Welcome everyone to the Tactical Tavern. I'm your host Tomas Salas, and in this video we are reviewing the brand new Nitecore NU43 headlamp. This thing claims to be the world's lightest 18650 rechargeable headlamp, and we're going to see if that rings true and what it has to offer to find out if it is right for your everyday carry, outdoor adventure, or next tactical mission. With that being said, let's get right into it. This Nitecore NU43 comes in with dimensions measuring in at 3.14 inches by 1.81 inches by 1.73 inches. This has a max output of 1400 lumens, and it has a beam distance capable of hitting 130 meters. This headlamp has a candela rating of 3800, which is certainly lower, but that is because the beam angle is wider, capable of hitting 100 degrees. The max runtime on this NU43 is 165 hours or 6.87 days. I'm happy to report this has a built-in lithium-ion battery that will quickly recharge in about 2 hours. All of these features weighing in at just 4.09 ounces. The headband is extra wide and has aeration holes as well as this tacky little rubber seal, so that way it stays mounted on your head and is also quite breathable if you're using this in a high-stress situation or if you're just out on a run. It'll help keep sweat out of your eyes. I also like on here that the lettering for Nitecore is actually reflective, so if you're working in any sort of construction environment or even going on a late night run, this will help keep you safe. There are two rubber buttons on the top. We have a small circle and a square, which has some nice knurling to it, so that way you can quickly access it, and this will give you that main power output, and you can quickly hold and press down that small circle one to access the red light. While pressing down on that main power button, you will be met with 100 lumens that will run you for 29 hours. From there, the mid offers 300 lumens for 15 hours of runtime. Following that, the next press will bump you up to 600 lumens. That is the high, which will run you for about 10 hours. While in any of the settings, a quick double tap to the power button will bring you to the 1400 lumen turbo, and that is good for 130 meters of beam distance. A feature I really like for safety or search and rescue, especially for signaling, is that by quickly double pressing that small circle button, it will give you the SOS, which is 1400 lumens, and that's going to be quite hard to miss. To power the flashlight down, simply hold and press down on either button and it will shut the flashlight off. This has a built-in lithium-ion battery, so the battery will not come out, but it is protected by a screw-down cap, so you can move this over to the other side and plug in that USB Type-C charging cable. I like that if you're going spelunking or in the cave, this is going to protect any water and dust from getting in there and ruining your flashlight. It has an IPX68 waterproof rating. Now, you can submerge it for some time, not recommended. It's just if it does fall into water. And that also is 2 meters of impact resistance, so it is a quite durable package. A feature for me that really adds value that I've never had on a headlamp before is the proximity sensor. In any mode setting over the 100 lumens, it will drop it down to that when it gets within a couple inches of a nearby object. Say for example, you're reading a map and you look down while it's close to your face, it will lower that brightness level to not blind you, but you look up to search the fields or check out your path and it will quickly go back to whatever setting that it was on. I have not experienced any issues with the proximity sensor on this flashlight. I actually think it's a great feature built into this light. I do feel that it would be cool to have an override feature for this proximity sensor. For whatever reason, you may need those constant lumens at a closer distance. The angling of this flashlight is quite nice, being able to drop super low and shoot dang near straight up with a locking feature towards the top. I've also found this to be helpful. If you set it down, you can also angle it to widen and brighten up an area if you're working on some sort of project. It's also good to know that there is a battery life indicator to show you how much charge you have left. Personally, I really see this fitting in an outdoor adventure setting where you need those lumens, and it also has that red light feature, so maybe you're a pilot or you just want to preserve your night vision. I really like that versatility. I don't see this fitting in a tactical setting for any sort of room clearing because it takes a while to turn the lights off. However, for any sort of medical management or high stress emergency response, this will keep both of your hands free with a lot of lumens to access any sort of emergency. At the time of this review, you can find the brand new Nitecore NU43 for around $59.95. I personally think that's tremendous value, and this is the brightest headlamp that I've personally tested that also has that dual activation with red light, and with that 18650 battery, it holds a really great charge. I think it's durable, versatile, and a great addition to any sort of outdoor adventure or car survival kits. Let me know what your thoughts are on this headlamp in the comment section down below, and what other gear would you like to see reviewed here on the channel. If you enjoyed this review or you found it helpful in any way, please make sure to drop a like, share, and subscribe, as this does help grow the channel and ensures that you won't miss future gear reviews, helping you upgrade your own everyday carry. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram at Tactical Tavern to get a behind-the-scenes look at upcoming gear, future giveaways, and interactive polls. With that being said, my name is Tomas Salas. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video, and remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.